Peace, 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 peace. Peace. Peace and welcome. I am Nine, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Iam Nine. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Like this video. Go review some of my other ones and like them too. Hit subscribe, like, hit the notifications, and drop them comments. You feel me? Tell somebody about me. All right, I want to tap into perspective. This video right here is gonna get into perspective because a lot of people ask me either what made me change or how do I stay conscious, and just different questions of that nature. And a lot of those questions come back to the same answer, and that would be how I view things, or how we view things. That would be our perspective. Our outer perspective is what we see and take in. You know, like where our opinions form and everything, because two people can be looking at the same thing, and those people can get two different perspectives, perceive it all the way different, and it could be the same object, item, person, thing. And so like everybody look at things different, interpret things different, read things different, and then we also can adopt other people's perspective of things, you know, especially like our grandparents, our parents, people that raised us, that been around us, like teachers that's not educators. Like, we can adopt other people's perspectives and have clear vision, a nice mind, and everything, and still adopt other people's perspectives. So once a person begin to see things in their own manner, is when things start to change for you. When you start viewing things in your own perspective and not someone else's, or not taking someone else's opinion and adding it to what you already see. Like I just seen a meme, like it was a picture of an apple, and it was like, this is a watermelon. And if anybody tell you anything different, it's because you was a conspiracy or something like that. It's like we can know that this is an apple, and we can let somebody trick us into letting us think it's a grape or something, because that's their perspective of it. Maybe they didn't even know that was an apple. Maybe they came from somewhere else. But to get into an inner perspective, is when, like, we look at stuff from within and then from without. Everything we see, we view that run past us, we give it an inner perspective first. And like, you know, we think about it, we process it. And then it's a perfect way to start changing for yourself. Down to like, this train just parked on me. What I done ran into, I gotta move around or something, don't I, y'all? I have patience. I'ma move around. But like, so once you develop this inner perspective, you will start seeing what you do as you doing it, or before you do it, like. And then you can start putting yourself in other people's shoes. And then it can change your whole attitude. You don't want to be like an ugly person. You don't want to be like a person that's doing people wrong, or upset all the time, or acting a fool, quote unquote, one might say, like my grandma used to say, because you can see what other people see now. Because you done went inside yourself and looked within. It'll stop you from blaming people for your issues of looking within. It'll help you be more compassionate when you start looking within. Because when you look within, You turning your eyeballs within, looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then you can flip them out and look at the world. You feel what I'm saying? And then you can take on everything else because you don't view yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't judge yourself. You don't recognize yourself. And then you'll start making those same mistakes too. You'll be conscious. Because once you have an inner perspective, everything is inner. It's basically spiritual. So you start to connect. You feel me? So start looking within your inner self before you do anything. You could be arguing with somebody. You could be wrong. And they could be the ones right during this situation. But if you don't got no inner perspective, you'll always feel like you right and never be wrong. Like, but once you got an inner perspective, you can catch yourself when you're wrong, and you can correct yourself, and you can apologize with a clear heart. Like, you ain't just apologizing, but you actually mean it because you see where you was wrong at. A lot of people think you crazy. You'll stop in the middle of some shit. Or you'll come back. Like, you know what? I was tripping. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't me right then. I was on some other shit. And people can take it how they want. They can be like, man, you flipping the script. You was this right here. You crazy. You bipolar. Nah. You got an inner perspective where you done sat down somewhere and replayed everything that ever happened during that situation, during that altercation, and you would know if you right or wrong. And 9 times out of 10, when we wrong, we don't even admit it. So when we do, people think like you crazy because they ain't never had that before. But once you find your inner perspective, you can dig deep inside yourself. You can dig deep inside yourself, and no one can tell you about yourself because you already done seen everything before they have. You'll move different. You'll think different. But that's just my thoughts of the day. Find your inner perspective, dig deep inside yourself. And when I say the inner wound, I mean, yeah, like your inner wound, your inside yourself. Start looking at what you do. Look at the person in the mirror before you look at the person outside them. Before you blame anybody else, before you frown upon anybody else. Look at yourself and try to think about how they would view you. We can't care and get wrapped up in how other people view us. That's not what I'm saying. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about standing on your truth. You don't want to be an ugly person, though. You want to look inside yourself. You feel yourself. You come in tune with yourself and feel yourself and feel other people, but you can't do that if you're not in tune with yourself and have an inner perspective of things. And you'll look your outer perspective and change. And that's facts. Peace with the head, please.